Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am Nicola and today I am filming a what I eat in a day video. I have filmed a few of these before, 3 or 4 I think. I'll link them below if you want to go and check those out. It is a what I eat in a day with Weight Watchers in mind, I suppose, or WW as it's now called. I reached my goal, my weight goal, back in October last year, although I've put on a few pounds this last couple of months, but more about that later. But I still try and follow the programme, the plan, because it is a healthy way of eating and a sensible way of eating more than anything. And I find that it really works for me. So I am on around 23 points a day and I think 36 weekly points. So I try to stick to around the 23 to 27, 28 points a day if I can. I don't tend to use my weekly points, and because of that, I don't count milk in tea and I don't count spread on bread like my Flora Light that I use. I only use skimmed milk in my tea and I only use Flora Light on my bread, and I don't tend to have a lot of bread anymore. Occasionally I do, but generally it's just for a bagel in the morning, so it's not very much. But because I don't count my weeklies, then I kind of cancels itself out. I just find it too much to be counting every cup of tea and every time I use the spread, and if I just don't use my weeklies, it probably would all even itself out in the end anyway. It just works better for me. But obviously if you want to count every little thing, then you'd want to count the tea and the spread, basically. I drink quite a bit of tea, so I'd be counting points all over the place. So anyway, that is that. I think that's all I need to say. So without further ado, let's get into the video and see what I ate today.
Whenever I'm off to find a sunset, a flavor of a memory, whenever all the stars above are shining, then I know I'll never be alone. Wherever all my wishes may be heading, a part of us will never leave. Oh, wherever in the world you may be hiding, in a while I know you're coming home. Tonight I know you will be coming home. Ooh, ooh.
Good morning, it's Monday morning and just done my workout, which is why I look a bit of a mess. I have mentioned in these videos I've done before that I do Lucy Wyndham Reed's workouts. They're like 7 minutes, and or there's longer ones, there's 10-15 minutes. I usually try and do around 15 minutes, but I've had a few weeks off. I had about a month off, to be fair. I had a little bit where I did a week in between, but had about a month off, and I have noticed that I have put on probably about 4 or 5 pounds in that time. So it's interesting to see that, you know, it's much easier to maintain your weight when you're working out every day, and even if it's just little workouts. And I think also it's because I do it in the morning, because in that month that I've sort of had off, I have been exercising because I did a marathon. I did a walking marathon, but still a marathon for charity in that time, and I did training, long walks, but I do eat a lot afterwards and during those things. So I definitely burn a lot of calories, but probably make up for them and more afterwards, because, you know, you walked a marathon, you feel like you should treat yourself. So I think I've had more fish and chips in the last month than I've had in my lifetime. So there we go. You only live once, so never mind. So I'm back on the Weight Watchers plan at the moment-ish. But this is why I thought I'd make this video today, because I need to properly start tracking again. I was doing really well at the end of last week, and then we bought a sticky toffee pudding, and that's been in the fridge, and I've been having that every evening, a little bit every evening, which I really shouldn't be. And the thing is, Andrew feeds it to me. He doesn't eat it, he just gives it to me. So there's one bit left and I'm actually going to throw it away. I don't want to eat it today. I want to get rid of it, so I'm going to throw it away. and then it's not there for me to have, because I know in the evening, as much as I might go all day, I'm not having that, I'm not having it, I'm not having it. This evening I'll go, oh, I'll just have it. It's only one little bit, I'll just have it. So I'm gonna get rid of it and then it's not there. Anyway, back to today. So I've done my workout. I've got my cup of tea and my banana, which if you've seen these videos before is what I have at this time every morning. Actually, it's a bit late, it's 5 to 7. I would usually have this at about 20 past 6 after my workout, but Phoebe's not very well today, so she's here. She's actually not too bad. She was sick yesterday, but she's not too bad today, so I've made her some toast. I've done Archie's lunch, and then Andrew was milling about and I was chatting to him, and then I realised it was like 6:45 and I hadn't even had my breakfast yet, so I need to get on and have this. Because I haven't got to take her to school this morning, we can leave a little bit later, so Archie is still in bed and I need to go and wake him up in a minute. So I'm going to have this and my cup of tea, and then when I get back later from the school run I will have my proper breakfast then. Right, school run is done. Well, for one child anyway, the other one is sat on my computer. She's gonna have to move in a bit because I've got to go and do some work, but she's just recovering and is fine, I think. So yeah, back from the school run and going to do myself some breakfast. Look at my sunflowers, aren't they pretty? If you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen that we went and did some sunflower picking yesterday, and yeah, they're really nice. There's a farm local to us and you buy them at 50p a stem and you just cut them yourself, and yeah, we had a lovely time doing that. Anyway, off topic, breakfast. So I'm going to do, if you've seen my videos before, you will know that I pretty much always have the same thing for my breakfast, which is poached eggs on a bagel thin. It's just my favourite thing to eat, to be quite honest, and I do sometimes have pancakes, and I think I have done those in one of these videos, but most of the others is poached eggs, and that's what I'm having today. So I'm sorry not to give you any variety, but it's just my favourite thing to have in the mornings. It's warm, it's filling, and keeps me going for most of the morning, so that is the most important thing. It's just 4 points for the bagel, and eggs are obviously 0. So yeah, I'm going to do that now. So it is 11 o'clock and I'm just feeling peckish. About 15 minutes ago I thought, oh, I don't think I'll bother having a snack, I'm not hungry. Now I'm starving. It's amazing how quickly things can change. Excuse my kitchen, looks a bit like Widow Twanky's laundry at the moment. These are bed sheets and they didn't quite get dry in the dryer, so I rather than stick them in again, I've just stuck them on the chairs to dry. Anyway, you didn't need to know that. I am now going to have a snack, and I am contemplating having another cup of tea. I've been trying to be really good with drinking water at the moment, because that is one of my biggest flaws, is that I don't drink enough water, and especially over the summer I haven't anywhere near drunk enough. So this last week I've been making sure I at least drink 2 of the bottle you will have seen earlier, which is my Hydrate Mate, at least 2 of those, sometimes 3 or 2.5ish. I've already drunk 1 this morning, and so it's only 11 o'clock, so I think I might have a cup of tea instead, because I have been avoiding tea at this time, and with my snack just having water, because it's helped me keep that going and getting as much drunk as possible, because I've drunk quite a lot already today. I think I'll treat myself to another cup of tea, and with that I'm going over to my treat tin. So if you've seen my videos before, that needs to go away. you will know this is where the healthy snacks belong. So much stuff ends up on the sides, it's ridiculous. Right, in there is the not so healthy snack, that's chocolate cake, but that's the children's. So I've got these, which are the salted caramel and almond pretzel bars. They're from Aldi, and they're really yummy. I've got Weight Watchers or WW ginger and lemon biscuits, they're really yummy too. I've got Benefit, but I've gone off these a bit. These are the chocolate and fudge Benefit bars from Aldi. I've gone off them a bit. What else is in here? Also, I've got these Fibre One carrot cake bars. They're 4 points. Quite nice. What else is in here? Oh, not so healthy. Archie bought that from a school trip. Bought that back from a school trip. So I just shoved it in here. I won't be eating that. What else have I got? Oh, I've got these Skinny Crunch peanut butter snack bars. I don't actually like these as much as the Skinny Whip ones. These are from Home Bargains. Yeah, I prefer the Skinny Whip to these. These are okay. They're 3 points Weight Watchers, but yeah, I'm not a massive fan of those. I think I'm going to have some of these. So these are 3 points for 2 biscuits, because I'm not, I said I'm starving, I'm not starving. I'm not that massively hungry, so I think I'm going to grab one of these with my cup of tea, because they're great to dunk. It is now 1:15 and Phoebe and I have just quickly nipped to Tesco's because she fancied pizza for her lunch, and when you've been poorly then you just eat what you fancy, don't you? So she's going to have a bit of pizza. She won't eat a whole one, she'll probably only eat a bit, but I can save what she doesn't eat today and she can have it in her packed lunch for school tomorrow as a treat. And I needed a few bits for dinner tonight anyway, but it is now, as I said, 1:15 and I'm going to do my lunch. The oven is on and she's going to have her pizza, and I'm going to have what I've been having it quite often actually for lunch, because I find that at this time of day I do get quite hungry, and I need something that really fills me up. And I've started having more bready things, so a bagel with ham and cream cheese and things like that. And it's really not good for me. I find I get very bloated when I have too much bread, and just that one bagel in the morning for my breakfast is just about all I can stomach, really. So I've started having more salady type stuff. So this is what I'm having. I'm just going to have a can of sweet corn, can of tuna, and pepper, or some pepper, cucumber and cherry tomatoes in a bowl all together with a little bit of salad cream, like a squirt, probably not even as much as 1 point's worth on Weight Watchers. So pretty much, I mean, I might count a point for this lunch, but otherwise it's 0, which is always good. I always find it's good to have a 0 point lunch, because then if I want a snack mid-afternoon, I've got spare points available and I can, yeah, treat myself if need be. This evening's dinner isn't going to be particularly high in points, I don't think, but I could add bits to it. I'll show you later what we're having, but I could have more of things if I want to, if I've got spare points available, because so far today all I've had is 7 points. If I count a point for this, that would be 8, and I get 23 in a day, so I've got a fair few left, which is always nice. I always like to have more points left afternoon and evening, because that's when I am most hungry. So the less points I can have for dinner, the better. So I'm going to do this now and tuck in.
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do.
So there we have it. I didn't actually bother cutting up the pepper in the end, because I couldn't be bothered, quite frankly. So I've just got cucumber and tomato, plus we are having salad later on this evening for dinner, with our dinner, so I thought, well, I'll probably have some peppers then. So I just thought I'd just have it like this, and obviously you can add in it whatever you like. You can put raw carrot in it or whatever salady stuff you like. So I'm going to go and eat this, or quickly put in Phoebe's pizza. So I'm back at my desk and I've just finished my lunch, which was very nice, very tasty and satisfying, and I don't even feel like stealing some of Phoebe's pizza, which I thought I would, but I don't, so that's good. I always feel like having something sweet afterwards though, and I'm going to have one of these. I talked about these in my last What I Eat in a Day, I think. These are 0 points on Weight Watchers, 10 calorie Hartley's raspberry flavour jelly. Really good as a sweet fix, because yeah, it's 0 points, so I don't think you could eat more than one, which will probably be more than 0 points if you had several. But one is good, and I'm going to have that now, and then that'll be it for a little while, and I'm going to crack on with some work. It's now 3:30. I can't believe it's only 3:30. It feels like it should be about 5 o'clock, and I am just making myself another cup of tea because I'm flagging. I need something to pep me up, and I'm not hugely hungry, but I feel like I need something to give me a bit of a boost. So but I don't fancy sweet stuff, so I'm going to have these. These are, I think they're the Snack Right pop-outs, which are basically Aldi's version of pop chips. And I've got a small bowl there. I think that's about, at most, 3 points worth, maybe less, but I think probably more than that. It's like, yeah, I think it's about 3 points, maybe a little bit less. So I'm going to eat this and get on with some more work, and then I'll be switching my computer off until tomorrow. It's now 5:25 and I am just cooking dinner. Mondays we tend to always have something together as a family because it's the one evening where by this time we're all home and we don't have anywhere else to go. The only evening, apart from weekend, but the only weekday evening that we don't have anywhere else to be. So we tend to eat together, and tonight we're having very simple roast chicken, and with it new potatoes and salad for myself and for Andrew, and the children will have new potatoes and vegetables because they don't eat salad. And that's it. That's as exotic as it's getting today. I think we've got, with our roast chicken, got new potatoes, we've got salad, we've got some coleslaw, and I did get some hummus because Andrew fancied having his chicken in pittas, so he may not have new potatoes. I won't do too many. He might have his chicken and salad in a pitta with some hummus. So I've got that, but I've also got some of this piri piri drizzle, Nando's one, which we might put in the hummus and then just have the pittas to dunk in, which would be extra points. So I might not do that, but we'll see. But I've got, I think, I can't add up, 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah, 12 points left, 13, 12 points left today, so I can afford to have a few extras, but I'm pretty sure later on I will be wanting some yogurt and fruit with a bit of granola on top, because I love having that of an evening, which you will know if you've seen these videos before. It's my little sort of hopper state after Phoebe's in bed treat. So yeah, I'm going to crack on and get on with this dinner. Good evening. It is 9:15 and Phoebe's in bed, and we're just settling down to watch something new. What are we watching?
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Apparently I'm going to love it, so let me know if you've watched it and if it's any good. I am just having some yogurt with granola and fruit, berries and stuff, which is what I always have, well, not always, but usually have at this time of night. And this is between, well, there's not a huge amount of granola here, it's mostly dust, so I would say this is about 2 points worth of 2 points worth of Weight Watchers points. So I'm actually under today, which is a first for a long time, and I've got another cup of tea as well. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.